Hi all, I hope you're doing well. Today's going to be my top 10 fragrances for life. So I'm just going to get started. And yeah, this is my first one, Herba Pura. No surprise there. This is by Xerjoff. This is the most loveliest fruity perfume with the musk, and it's just a very elegant fragrance. To smell it in the bottle is different to smell it on yourself. A lot of people have had mixed reviews about this one. Thankfully, this one smells gorgeous on my skin. This smells like a fruit salad on me, and I'm just obsessed. Okay, next we have Twilly de Hermes. This is the original one. I love this one. A simple tuberose perfume. I'm not really stingy with this one. I can overspray and be happy with overspraying with this one. It's just a gorgeous tuberose perfume, and I get compliments on this all the time. So this is another one that I just cannot. I just don't want to be without it in my collection. And yeah, it's just a gorgeous smelling perfume. Initially, it does smell quite strong in the bottle, but again, test things on your skin or on your clothes or both and see how it goes. This one worked so well for me. Okay, this is one I cannot shut up about, to be honest, and it's just something I'm obsessed with. This is Paragon by Initio, and this is like a plum musk Palo Santo type of vibe and is so addictive for me. It just smells like the nicest perfume ever. This smells like me. I've gotten compliments and this apparently smells like me, so it's just one of those where it's got a bit of Initio's musk therapy. That one didn't settle well with me, to be honest. It was too sickeningly sweet for me, but this is like a balance between woody and sweet and musky. It's just the perfect blend for me. It just works so well. Smells elegant and classy. So this is one that I truly, well and truly love. Next, ooh, out of focus there. Next is one that also gets me a bunch of compliments. It's Celebs Words. It's just a beautiful, spicy, woody perfume. It's a standard for me and it lasts on me for quite some time. I overspray all my perfumes, so this is no shocker here. And this one I love using when I want a trustworthy perfume that I know everyone's gonna love around me, and it's safe. It's one of those safe ones for me, but it is quite masculine leaning. I think more so that side, but I've received compliments from men and women. Next, we have a Xerjoff, oh, another Xerjoff, surprise, surprise. This is Ivory Root by Xerjoff. Honestly, I smelled Naxos and I prefer Ivory Root, which is quite shocking, but everyone prefers Naxos, and I'm trying to think why. Why though? But this one has just a sexier vibe for me. This one just is like tobacco and vanilla, a little bit of spice in there, and oh, it just smells so addictive. I think it's more sweeter leaning on me. Maybe that's why I like it more, but I love the tobacco in this. I think it's amazing. It's the same tobacco in Naxos. But if you want a little bit of a sweeter version and a more vanilla-esque tobacco, then this is the one you go for. I love this. Hands down, best tobacco perfume I've ever tried, and I'm not a big fan of tobacco. So speaking of tobacco, this one also has tobacco, but it also has cherry, and it has a few other notes in it. I think almond as well. This is Buddhasia by Bodacious the Victorious. This one's an expensive one, and I've used so much of this, and I absolutely love this. And I cannot emphasize enough that this is my favorite cherry perfume. I've tried a bunch of other cherry perfumes. I've tried even the cherry punk one. And I don't remember which brand that was from, room number something. I don't remember exactly, but I've tried a bunch of cherry ones, wet cherry, cherry punk, the rest of it, and I'm just like, no, this is the one. This one's like the perfect balance because I love cherry with spice and everything nice. There you go. That's basically Boadicea, by Boadicea. Oh my goodness, how do you say it? Bodacious by Boadicea the Victorious. There you go. So speaking of spice, this is Dior Spice Blend. This is their Privé collection. Again, I don't know how brands do this, but this is blended so beautifully and it's amazing. I don't have a lot of Dior perfumes, even though I've tried a bunch of their perfumes. There's not a lot that I like. I used to have Fève Delicieuse and then I sold that one. I've used it quite a bit and it just became too gourmand for my liking. I guess the longer it stayed, the more sweeter it got for me. I don't know. Or my taste changed. But Spice Blend has always been there. It's just a classic. Men and women love it. So at least from the ones that I've heard their feedback from. So this is a great one. You need to check the notes and you need to figure out if you might like it or not. But this is a favorite of mine. Okay, this is a freshie that I'm obsessed with. This one, I mean, it's a cult classic to be honest. I like to put this on my bed sheets or after I come out of the shower. This is the one I go for. If I just want to smell fresh and clean, this is the one, the nicest vetiver I've ever come across. I'm not the biggest fan of Tom Ford fragrances in general, but this one stood out to me and I hear there's an EDP version of this, which gets me very excited because I really want this one to stay longer. So I think I might pick up the EDP version of Tom Ford Grey Vetiver. This I bought from duty free, and honestly, prices at duty free are much better than anywhere else. So yeah, it's kind of difficult to get these perfumes. Actually, I was wrong. I actually got this from a site that had almost duty free prices. Duty free was like a couple pounds cheaper, but this on discount you can get it quite close to duty free. Yes. Okay, now I remember. Great. Okay, on to my last two. This is Maison Serres Poudre d'Or. Honestly, the dent in this, I cannot even tell you how insane it is. And yeah, it's been crazy. It's been crazy. I just when I spray this, it doesn't last too long on me. Hence why there's a huge dent in it. But I love this so much. It's just like the softest, nicest vanilla. It's like a powdered vanilla, but in the nicest way possible. Not too gourmand, not too overly sickeningly sweet. No, this is literally perfection. I don't know how they got this right, but it's oh my goodness. If you had to blind buy something from this whole video, it would be this one. This one's safest blind buy, 100%. And to top it all off, we have another vanilla here. This is this is an interesting vanilla actually. It's like I don't know what it is like. Best way I could describe this is like a somewhat Michelin vanilla. So a creative twist, and this is by the way Memoir London's Luxuria. Sorry I didn't mention that. It's an extrait. But this vanilla is just it takes things to the next level. I don't know what it is, but this vanilla, you need to have an acquired taste for this vanilla. But honestly, this one gets me the compliments as well. I love this one just because it's just very I don't know how to say it. It's like a dirty vanilla. I don't like to say it that way, but it's not a spicy vanilla. It's kind of like it's got a bit of a hint of dirt to it, but it's vanilla, but then the dirt kind of settles and it doesn't really smell like dirt. So it's like it's a Michelin type of thing. It's so hard to describe this one. I've tried multiple times to try and just find the words for it. It's just like vanilla, the most gorgeous vanilla ever, not overly sweet, and it's got like a little hint of like a dusty, dirty little moment. I don't know if it's soil or not, but it honestly smells really good. It's like a grounded vanilla. Best way I could describe it, actually. That's the best way I could describe it. But yeah, that's that for my video, and thank you so much for watching. Let me know your top 10 for life.